Hi everyone, Samantha Riley here from samanthariley.com.au, coming to you live today to talk about building your audience and using exposure to do that. So what do I mean by exposure? I don't mean standing out in the cold without a jacket on. That's not what I mean. I was talking about maybe podcast interviews or being on an interview series or online summits or published articles, and how we can use these to grow our audience. So what I was doing, I was in my the back end of my podcast the other day, and I was having a look at the stats of the people that I've interviewed. Hi Janelle, hi Claire, so great to have you here. Haven't gone live from my personal profile for a while. Looking super casual today, wearing my my Red Bull racing t-shirt that is way worn out. If you want to give me a new one, just PM me and I'll give you my address. No, I'm just joking. Anyway, so stupid Friday. Anyways, getting exposure. So I was having a look at the stats, and there's one person that's sitting at 50% more downloads than even the second person. And the person that's sitting at number 2 is JP Sears. He's someone that a lot of people know. He's got a big following, so you'd expect his stats to be, his downloads to be high. And this person is sitting at 50% above that. The downloads are huge. And it's someone that not a lot of people have heard of. I mean, people in her world know who she is, but there's going to be a lot of people that haven't heard of her. So I started to look and dig and have a look through. And what I discovered was extremely clever. What she's doing is really clever. So on my podcast, I interviewed her. She's a speaker coach, a voice coach. And we interviewed her and talked about her 5-step strategy or 3-step strategy. Can't actually even remember, but it was basically her model of how she helps her clients. And so great interview to share with her network. This is how she's used it, and it is just so clever. She's put that episode on her website right near her contact me box. So not only is she positioning herself by being on someone else's podcast, she's got it there so that other people that don't know who she is and have just landed on her website can listen to that episode and find out more about her methodology, about what she teaches. But it's also positioning her as the expert in what she's talking about. Absolutely genius. Then I had a look down and even looked into this further and went, well, why are some of these people that are quite well known, and there was a couple of them, very well known people, a lot of people know them, and their download stats are so tiny. And it's because they actually didn't promote the episode to their world. So they've reached out and gone, Sam, can we be on your podcast? We've got a book. We'd like to get the message to more people. We want to come on there and promote your book. Yep, no worries. Come on. They do the interview and they just leave as if they've just never been there. Like it goes, gone. The problem is the people that want to hear about them the most are actually the people that are in their tribe. So that's the interesting thing. The people in their tribe already know them, already champion those people. So they're the people that want to hear about it. And by not sharing that episode, they're not positioning themselves and they're actually not getting their message out to very many people. So I thought this was really interesting and I wanted to share this with you today. If you get an opportunity to be on someone's podcast, if you get an opportunity to guest blog or be in an online summit or get interviewed, share it with your tribe. Don't expect that just by going out to someone else's network that it's going to give you the exposure that you want. Share it with your tribe. They already love you. They want to hear more about what you're talking about. So share that interview out. I had an interview this week with Jeremy Slate from Command Your Brand. He gave a great interview. We talked about how to position your podcast interview to get more sales. And he downloaded that video from his group and gave it to me. It is now on my blog. It is now on YouTube. It's in lots of different places so people can see it, because not only does it grow his network, but the people in my network get access to that too. So it gives people more value, gives them different ways to come into your world. So just want to really quickly share that with you today to make sure that you've got a strategy. Don't just, get exposure and then do nothing with it. And Janelle says exactly the same as radio interviews. It's exactly the same as any exposure that we get. Share it with the people in your world because it will position you and it will open up your networks to so many more people. So I guess the takeaway from this is always have a strategy for what you're doing. Don't just do something expecting that it's going to work. Have a strategy for how to grow that, whatever you've done, to amplify it. There's a better word, amplify it. See, I'm all chilled out today with my tea on and not in work mode, eh? Thanks, Janelle. So if you want some more strategies, apart from this, some little bite-sized strategies for how to grow your business in 2018, I've put together a Thought Leaders Business Growth Planner that you can download from samanthariley.com.au/plan. And it's got the 9 key growth areas that I focus on in my business so that each year, I can double my income, double freedom and double my impact. And I want you guys to have that too. So if that's something that you're looking to do this year, then jump on. I'll pop the link in the comments below so you can grab the link down there. But if you've been here live and you're watching this with me live, thanks for joining me. It's been so great to have you here. And thank you for all the love, Janelle. So much appreciated. I can feel it. And if you're watching the replay, thank you so much for stopping by and having a look. Feel free to ask me any questions in the comments box below or in the status below. I'd love to continue the conversation. And let me know what you got from the tips that you got from this live. And I will catch you next time. Ciao.